everyone! Welcome back to another video with the Dieterville twins. And today we're in the gym because we want to share some quick tips with you if you're interested in getting in your first pull-up. So I know a lot of people think that doing pull-ups is a hard task, but with this video we're going to show you some tips and reasoning behind building up your upper body to allow you to get that first pull-up unassisted. So if this is something that you want to know more about, stay tuned. So generally, pull-ups are pretty challenging because they require a lot of upper body strength. You're basically relying on your back muscles and your core to get you up and down to support your full body weight. So a lot of people, and definitely I think a lot of females, we don't really tend to focus on upper body growth and development. So sometimes it may be challenging, but it definitely doesn't mean that you can't do it. You just have to work and train yourself to do it. Yeah, so in this video, we're going to give you some progressions on how you get to your first pull-up, basically starting from the beginning. So we're gonna start fresh. This is also ways that we've implemented in the past, because I know for myself about a couple of years ago, it was very hard for me to get my first pull-up. But doing these things and building those core muscles to allow you to do that motion easily is gonna get you on the right track. So let's get into it. So we're gonna get into the first exercise, which is lat pull downs, which is the machine right behind us. And lat pull downs are great for developing your lat muscles, which is kind of on the outside of your back here. That really helps, and I'd say generally start lighter and kind of build your way up. Yeah, and for lat pull downs, it's one of the core pieces of equipment to get your back muscles where it needs to be. So when you're trying to build up to your first pull up, think of those core pieces of equipment, lat pull downs being one of them, as a great way to build that strength. Because if you think about it, it's really imitating the motion that you will eventually have to do on the pull-up bar. You have to pull yourself up. So eventually, the goal is to try to pull your body weight. Yeah. I know it may sound tough right now, but I can't even do pulling the body weight. But if you can pull as heavy as you can on this, it makes your pull-up easier. So building up on the weights on the lat pull down is going to be great for you to get that first pull. So Nikki, or Nicole, you guys know her as Nicole, she'll demonstrate a lat pull down. So make sure you select a weight. I would say select a weight at the beginning that you can do a full range of 1 rep at minimum. And then you start to increase. But the key thing I would say is the form. Make sure you have proper form. Workout just specifically for getting those upper body muscles where it needs to be. Implementing 3 to 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps of lat pull down will be great. Perfect. So that's 1 set, and you would want to do another 2 to 3 sets, and that would be the first exercise of your back day training on your route to a pull-up. So the next core exercise that you want to implement is bicep curls. You can do it with a dumbbell or the straight barbell. And it's pretty much just a simple motion of having some weight in your hand and moving the weight up and down to get those muscles activated and start to build growth in that area. Because again, when you think of doing a pull-up, you need to look at the complete picture. What are the muscle groups that are going to be engaged in getting your body weight up and down on the bar? I would say the tip for bicep curls is make sure that you're not rocking. Exactly. So you select a weight that you can comfortably bring up and down with your body, not like rocking like this. We don't want that. We want nice and controlled reps, because you're wanting to actually have your biceps doing the work. Exactly. Your biceps should be doing all the work, so keep all areas of your body pretty much stable. Stable. And yeah, so again, with all of these exercises, focusing on proper form. Yeah. Proper form will get you on that path to your first pull-up. So the last exercise that we're going to be showing you is dumbbell rows. So for this exercise, you're going to pick again a comfortable weight that you can do a proper full range of motion rep, and you're going to want to hit around 3 to 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps, and making sure that you're controlled in your motion. So you pull up, you kind of contract your lats at the back here. So you're pulling up, you see how Nicole's doing it, pulling up, making sure you get that contraction of your lats, and then bringing the weight back down to your starting position. 3 to 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps again, and that will complete your workout. And this exercise is great for back development in general, and that is what you want for getting your first pull-up. You want your back muscles to kind of really be activated as well as develop, so that it will help you be able to support your full body weight. Yeah, and for us, typically in the gym, we like to do upper body days and lower body days. You can split it up like that, or do the muscle group specific days. So you do back and biceps and chest, shoulders, things of that sort. So just we can get into more how our splits are in other videos if that's interested. What do we always say? Leave it in the comment section below, and we will try to put a video like that together. So now we're going to be doing the progressions on getting some of those key movements in your regular routine. So the first one is just going to be pulling yourself up on a bar, and it's better to be on a Smith machine. This Smith machine moves in both directions. So I'm trying to stabilize it so it's not going back and forth. But you either use a barbell and put it on the rack, or use the Smith machine, and that will be okay because it's locked in a specific position. So you have it to where around the waist level, and then you're pretty much having your stance where your hands are kind of the distance that you'd be doing a regular pull-up. Your legs are straight, and you're just trying to pull yourself up. Pull yourself up. Pull yourself up. And the reason why this exercise is good is because you still have some support from the ground. It's not your full body weight that is doing all of the work. Your legs are supporting some of that weight, so you can kind of focus on what it feels like upper body wise to pull your body up to the bar. And I'd say for this exercise, you want to you can start with just a couple. Even if doing one. If you try to do one and you can do one, that's great. The next time around, you build up. I did 10 on this one, but we've been doing the pull-up progression for so long. Exactly. And the thing is, when you start, it may feel challenging, but it's more of a consistency thing. The more you do it, the more consistent you are doing it, you'll be able to increase the number of reps that you do each of your sets. Exactly. So that's our progression number one. So for this next segment of the video, we're going to go into some progressions. So as we did just a while ago, we did it on the barbell. That was the first progression. And then this one, now we're going to show you one of the next ones, which is negative. So for a negative, basically you're doing the reverse of what you do in a regular pull-up. So you want to jump up to the top of your pull-up. You can either use a box, or you can just jump up and then slowly allow your body to come down, building the muscles in the negative of your pull-up. This is a very challenging exercise, to be honest, but it really helps you develop the endurance of a pull-up. Yeah, and remember, I just jumped up, but using a bench or a box to get yourself up and then slowly declining is going to get you the same results. Even a band, so you can use a band to get yourself up to the top and then allow yourself, so you just something that will assist you getting up to the top is what's needed. Yeah. So the next progression is a dead hang, and basically what you're doing here is allowing your body to freely hang. Yeah, and here you're making sure that your core remains tight and you're kind of activating those other core muscles in the back area, as we said, the lats, and also you should be feeling the burn on your biceps. Yes, so for this you can do either a close grip or a wide grip. I'm doing close grip because it's not easier, but I think as a beginner it's better to start with a close grip. And that's it for the dead hang. So the next exercise or the progression is a scapula kind of pull. A scapula pull, as it is called. So you're basically imitating that motion of getting you up. And I think this exercise, it really helps you with how it should feel to pull your body up without actually pulling your full body up to the top of the bar. This will be great once you have that muscle development in your back. You've worked on the dead hang. You've worked on all of the previous progressions to get you to this spot right here. Yeah, and I don't know if you can see it, but I'm trying to make sure that I'm not rocking. When you feel your body rocking, that's when you just pause a little bit, try to make yourself get centered again, and then you want to go. And that movement is going to be great when you're trying to get your first pull-up. Exactly. And for the final progression, it's pretty much just getting yourself to the top and holding that position as long as possible. So we did the dead hang, and this one, I think it's more of like an isometric. You're just at the top, holding that position. Again, your core still has to be tight, activating those back muscles. So those are all the key areas that you would want in your first pull-up. So we're just working on those different muscle groups and doing these exercises as we have outlined. It's definitely going to help you to get that first pull-up when the time comes. Exactly. I say for the dead hang, also go on a close grip as a beginner just starting out. You can progress to the wider grip if you like, but the close grip, I'd say it's a great place to start. So now Portia's going to demonstrate how to do a pull-up once you get to this stage. So I'll start with a close grip. I'll do the one. So we'll start with the close grip because that's what it's true. Okay, so we'll start with the close grip pull-up. Again, pulling my body fully up. Down. And making sure the core, again, remains tight. There's no swinging, no rocking, and you're getting that full range of motion. So all the way up and all the way down. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. Once you get to this point, it's once you knock out the first one and you do it consistently, you'll be able to do 5, 10 in no time. Just because if you do consistent small steps again, you're gonna reach that goal of doing whatever ready pose you want to do. And I'm going to congratulate you now in advance for getting the first pull-up. I think it's such a win to get your first pull-up in because of the work that goes into building that endurance, being able to pull your body up. Once you get the first one in, you are able to just be on that path to getting multiple sets, multiple reps, and different variations in it. Because I've seen like when you get your first pull-up in, now people want to do the wide grip, now people want to do your at the top and you're moving sides. Exactly. Yeah, there's a whole world waiting for you, but you just got to get the first pull-up in, and this video hopefully puts you on the right track. So that brings us to the end. Thank you so much for staying at the end and watching our full video. As always, if you did like it, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And leave your comments if you have any other videos or any other walkthrough of exercises or things you'd like us to kind of break down in the gym. We're definitely open to new ideas, and we want to support you in your growth on your fitness journey. So that's it for this video, and thanks for stopping